Alright, good morning, guys. We are on the road today, and so we're going to have a mobile edition of the show for you. It's going to be a quick recap here. Basically, I want to thank Dad for going with me to the Boat Sport and Travel Show. That was fun, as always. It was a little small this year since they were working on the Pepsi Coliseum, but it was still fun times out there. A lot of interesting people to see out there, a lot of stuff to do, and a lot of stuff to buy, obviously. So good times, as always. Also, don't forget, Taste of the Southside's coming up on the 24th, this upcoming Sunday. Get your tickets online. You can't get them online after the 22nd, so make sure you do that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Matt, Chris, I'm looking forward to going with you guys. Chris, make sure your wife can go. But yeah, guys, get your tickets online before the 22nd. Taste of the Southside's coming up this Sunday. It's going to be a lot of fun. Unlimited food and drink if you get your tickets for $55 a couple. Next, basically, are just some ideas I had over the time. I know it's been a while since we've done a show. It's been about a week or two, probably even a couple of weeks. It's been a busy couple of weeks recently. So these were just ideas that I had thought of that crossed my mind. Having said that, let's get started. Every time I go to a Mexican restaurant, I feel like I'm reading a book when I open the menu. Now, maybe that's just me, but we went to El Mason's, which is off of North Michigan Avenue, right off of 465, sidewalk over from Beef and Boards. And it's a great place. You can get a 32-ounce beer for $3.50 every day. I love it. Great food, just big amounts of food. And it's not that expensive either. And it's a really nice place inside. But I got to tell you, when I open up their menu, it literally looks like I am starting to read the narration or the introduction to a book. I mean, so many choices. And I mean, a lot of it's in Mexican, in Spanish, so I don't even know what I'm ordering half the time. But like I said, it's great food. Check it out. It's called El Mason. All right, and next, women are never happy with our driving, guys. I got to tell you, I have really tried to improve my driving with Liz, and it is to no avail whatsoever. So, guys, if you're bickering back and forth with your woman about driving and whatnot, just let it go. She is never going to accept your driving, and she's always going to think it sucks. A couple of articles I read this morning on the news. Vice President Joe Biden said that he's trying to defend that we don't need AR-15s and any kind of assault rifles at that. And he's basically saying, if you got a shotgun in the house, that's good enough to scare away an intruder. Give a couple blasts out of the shotgun and they're going to run. And, I usually don't delve into politics very often, but I got to admit, I highly agree. I don't care what kind of gun you have. If for somebody in the mindset of an intruder, I don't care what kind of gun you have. If you have a gun and you're shooting it, I'm gone. I'm not looking for a gun battle just to rob a house. So, I gotta admit, I don't know why you need a silencer on your handgun. I don't know why you need a Tommy gun. Yes, I have seen a Tommy gun for sale, obviously from Don's Guns Only. But, I don't know why you need half of these guns out here. And personally, I gotta tell you, beating the crap out of a guy, breaking into your house with a baseball bat is a lot more fun than shooting at him and possibly killing him, and then probably sending your butt to jail because, you went overboard a little. But I gotta tell you, take a good hockey stick, take a bat, and just wring his neck with that bat. And that is a lot more fun than needing an assault rifle. And I don't have to worry about my kids shooting themselves, one day when I have a baseball bat instead of an assault rifle in the house somewhere. So I got to tell you, I definitely agree with that. You don't need the most wicked type of a gun just to scare off intruders. It's just going a little overboard, and America's just getting all up in arms about nothing, really. The guns aren't being taken away anyways, and even if they were made illegal, let's face it, folks, that's going to keep them off the streets. So assault rifles are illegal, huh? Well, let's go ahead and make coke and meth illegal, too. I guess that'll keep it off the streets also, But gotta agree with the vice president there. It's a pretty good outlook on it. Next, I heard that a man asked for no black nurses to care for his baby, and this was up in Flint, Michigan. This actually happened. A man actually requested that no black nurses care for his newborn child in this hospital. And, that's just a stupid thing, okay? But by a loser at that, me putting it as kindly as I can. But even after that, the worst thing is that the hospital actually granted this. It was actually written on his medical chart for his newborn child no African American nurses to care for baby. You know, what kind of world are we living in still where this is still an issue? I understand that it is still an issue in several parts of the country and even more parts of the world. However, this is the United States of America, and this is 2013, and I guarantee you, if I had a hospital and you walked into my hospital and said you don't want this type of nurse, caring for your baby, even if she has a degree and whatnot, I guarantee you, I would tell you, there's the street, deliver your own baby. And, I know I'm right, and I know everyone would agree with me who's not prejudiced. The nurse is certified. She's certified for a reason. She's not certified for the color of her skin. She's certified because she knows what she's doing over what you're doing. So, just a complete moron there, and the hospital should just be shut down entirely if they're going to keep condoning these kinds of requests. So I think that is just bogus. And lastly, on a happier note, I have been reading about how teachers are taking out their desks, the default desks that you're used to over the years, that have the desks attached to the chairs and even the desks and then the chairs that scoot into the desks. They're taking those out and they're putting in yoga balls. Now, I think this is fantastic. I mean, I've even got one in our office, and basically, it just keeps you alert, it keeps you productive, and it even helps you work out a little without even really trying that much. So that's a big kicker for me. I like working out when I'm able to do other things and not just focus entirely on working out. So I really love this. I think it's a great idea, and I can't wait for him to keep it up. Other than that is all we have for today, folks. Don't forget the Taste of the Southside this Sunday. Get your tickets online before Friday. Other than that, hopefully you guys have a great day. Hopefully the week's going all right, and we will talk to you later, guys. Take care.